It finishes 2-1 to Real Madrid, and they're going to be happy with that because not only did they stay perfect, they actually managed to get a win against Real Betis at the Bernabeu, which in the last 5 years had not come their way. Betis had had recent success over the Madridistas, but in the end they come away with this one with all 3 points. Luis Garcia was watching this game for us. Luis, deserved win for Real Madrid?
Yes, we have to say that it was quite even, we have to say as well, because Betis put a fantastic effort in the first half. Missing Fekir is a key player for them to try to keep a little bit more the ball. We've seen the game very open, but I think it was under control of Real Madrid. In the moment that they wanted to put another year, they just done it. And Ancelotti's been fantastic with the changes in the second half, but we saw that his players were getting a little bit tight in the middle, start making changes, bringing Valverde, I think it was key. And Rodrygo getting involved with him to that second goal. Ali mentioned in the beginning of the show that this Real Madrid needs players getting involved into the box. It's only Benzema when he's near there, but there is no one else trying to grab the ball when he's near the box. And Rodrygo did it very well. And with Valverde, Ceballos and Kroos in the second half, that's a game lost because there is no way that you can regain the ball from this Real Madrid, that they once again look very solid. It looks like if Real Betis score the equalizer, they will have another gear to change and go for the winner. So well deserved. Once again, with some doubts during the game, as always, as you can explain in the beginning of the competition. But the 3 points for Real Madrid, they continue with this unbeaten situation.
Yeah, Luis, let me stick with you and just talk about that winning goal for Real Madrid. You did mention it. Fede Valverde off the bench and Rodrygo with the finish here. We're just taking a look back at it. Obviously, done what they need to do to impress their coach too.
Yeah, definitely. I think, and it was straight away a very good build-up play with Valverde making on the run, trying to find the spaces behind the defense of Real Betis, and Rodrygo clearly saw the space. There's not many mistakes into the box of Real Betis tonight, but this afternoon, but this one was one of them, just to leave so much space with to Rodrygo, and with just one touch, fantastic touch. Once again, Rodrygo using this opportunity to show to Ancelotti that if he can trust him. Last year was a key player on the successful competition in LaLiga, but also in the Champions League in key moments. And today, once again, he used this opportunity to shine, to score another goal, and to show that he's ready when he's needed.
Ale, how will Rui Silva feel watching that goal back?
Well, he's going to ask himself, how can I be the same person, the same goalkeeper that made the save on Tchouaméni in the first half, where the ball is literally behind him. He is full stretch, and you're thinking, man, this is going back of the net. Go ahead and celebrate. Nope. Rui Silva says, full stretch, strong hand, the ball's behind me, but I don't care because I'm this kind of goalkeeper. This is the guy I am, right? Yes, this is the kind of save that I can make. And yet, somehow, the same person, the same goalkeeper, and this is not an egregious mistake, but it's one that you expect to make. This is a warm-up save, so much so that he goes to make the save with both hands, expecting to catch it, and he goes under his arms and into the back of the net, and in a game that had been very evenly played, now you're trailing 2-1. The depth of Real Madrid takes over, as Luis just mentioned. The substitutions come in, they make a difference. Betis doesn't quite have that kind of depth. They can't quite react. And so now you lose a game that perhaps you could have gotten a lot more out of. If you're Rui Silva, you're thinking to yourself, how can I make that save against Tchouaméni and then do this in the second goal by Rodrygo? Same person, same goalkeeper, one big save, one big mistake.
We're just taking a look at Real Madrid starting 11 again today, and obviously we mentioned the impact off the bench, Luis, but we've talked about Carlo Ancelotti having to manage his players well with these rotations. Did he get the right lineup for you today then, considering they do come away with the win?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Tchouaméni once again was impressive, even though we see that it is still a lot to work with him when he needs to be on the build-up, when he receives the ball and try to bring the ball to the players up front. You can see the struggle, but once again, you are expecting something like Casemiro when he was with Real Madrid, a player who is holding behind them, who is helping them, who is covering the spaces that sometimes Kroos or Camavinga or Modric are leaving. And today, Real Betis was trying to use them to hurt them. And he's done it again in a fantastic way. Camavinga, I think it was also very impressive. When he's been on the ball, he's always very assertive on the passing. And at the end, Rodrygo scored a goal. So all the changes just work in a fantastic way. And when you see this Ancelotti doing this rotation, giving some of the players a little bit of rest, he knows that last year they arrived to the last part of the season a little bit tired because he was using every single weekend the same players. This season he's trying to give that rotation. He knows that he's got a World Cup in front of him and he needs to give a little bit of rest. And I think that is working, as you can see. The players who got into the second half, they were very impressive. They make a big impact, and that's what you want. Players that every single time you replace, they do the work. So I think that we thought that the squad wasn't going to be enough to play every single competition, but Ancelotti once again is proving us wrong.
Yeah, and obviously a good thing to see Vinny Junior, Luis, scoring in 3 consecutive games. He just continues to grow with this Real Madrid side.
Yeah, we've seen an improvement of Vinicius Junior in the past 12 months. Just not only on the scoring side, assisting, the link between the decision-making is very important for him because everybody was very concerned if he was going to arrive the moment where he decide what is I make the run, what I have to give the pass, what I have to make the dribbling. And now you can see a player who is learning from the mistakes. Every single time he's in front of the box, now there is no doubt that he's going to score or not. Yeah, people knows that he's dangerous, he's very quick, as we all know. He makes all the efforts, and when he's in front of the box, he's being clinical, something that everybody was expecting. And this year, well, 3 in a row.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.